Hello guys from Sarajevo Communist Hoods. You know what, this building seems like some secret Yugoslav project. You know, but I don't know what's that yet. But let's explore the Yugoslav hoods and compare them with the Soviet hoods. Because I'm an expert in the Soviet hoods. I already walked a little bit and noticed some advantages comparing to the Soviet hoods. But also I will try to find some disadvantages to the Soviet hoods. Let's start. Wow guys, I wonder what this tower is for. Yes, but let's check out the Yugoslav hood, how it would look like. Oh wow, can I enter the door? Ah no, it's also closed. And yeah, you see they have names of the residents. In Russia you would never have it. It's like private. Yeah, also I'm wondering, if you rent this apartment, would you change these names all the time, or like how it's done? But yeah, in Russia it's like private thing. Wow, they have cameras here, you see, and in the fences it's really funny. Wow, and these flags, wow, I've never seen flags here. You see 3 flags. In Russia you would have 2 flags usually. It's from communist times, you know, for sure. And you would never have them here in the entrance. Wow, over there they also have it, crazy. Wow, very interesting. In Russia, in the communist buildings, even though it's not used anymore, these things for flag stock, I think it's called, you know, flag stock. You would have them like on the corner of the building usually, you know, but not like in every entrance. Wow. Here they have this hood. Very interesting to explore, you know. For you, for Bosnians, maybe it's like usual thing, but for me, very interesting. Yeah, here's some ventilation, I don't know. Wow, very interesting. And you know what? They also have some graffiti works here, you see. Wow, amazing. Good new playground here. I like that they have, it's not only here, I saw it many times in Sarajevo. They have this ecological parking, you know, and seems like comparing to Soviet neighborhoods, you know, it's much more places for parking than in Soviet Union. Because in Soviet Union there were no cars. Like my grandpa had a car from 100 flats in the building, only like it was maybe 3 cars, you know, in Soviet times. But then it became a lot and they made more parking spaces in big cities, Moscow, St. Petersburg, but in like other cities of Russia, like small, no, because Moscow and St. Petersburg like the richest cities, you know, but in other cities, even with million people, like it's problem with parking. People park just on the grass because nothing changed in Soviet times. But here I can see like they kinda, maybe since Yugoslav times even, they had these parkings. But still not enough, you know, but if it was more space, they would make maybe the parking spots. Yeah. But more than originally Soviets for sure, like you can watch my videos, like from Nizhny Novgorod, for example. So people don't park on grass here, even though sometimes, no, because not enough parking, you can meet like people park somewhere where it's you have to walk around. Oh, stomatologica, orthodontist clinic. Wow. And you see, it looks like since communist times in Russia we rarely would have it. Like they had like these first floors like for businesses, or it was also apartments, just people bought it and made businesses, I don't know. Oh, babushka. Ah, no, it's not, young woman. Yeah, but graffiti you won't see in Russia, you know. Wow, here is a football field. Wow, there's fine, interesting football field on the cement fundament. Yeah, but another thing I don't really like, you know, even though look, it's very good sport infrastructure here in the communist hoods. You know, you have football field, even though like it's kind of, yeah, but it's usually on this asphalt, you know. You can fall on it and your knees will feel bad, you know. So, but it's for many years to come, you know, though. Wow, kids playing volleyball, you see. Yeah. Oh wow, some people dry their clothes. Yeah, I just don't want to be a creep, you know, like to film them closely or something. Yeah, and you see people dry their clothes here. In south of Russia you would see similar thing, you know, people dry clothes from the windows. But in northern Russia there is no point, you know, because it's cold. Whoa. Oops. Oh, he didn't let me play. Whoa. Wow, guys, look, it's maybe kindergarten here. Yeah, guys, when the graffiti on this kind of fences, you know, I have no problem with it. But on the buildings, I'm not really a fan of it. Yeah, guys, it looks completely different kind of than Soviet commie blocks. Wow, you see? In Soviet times they used to install. Oh wow, very nice woman to remove this tree, you know, from the road. You see, they have like these garages built by the project. But in Soviet Union, people built their own garages in the communist hoods, illegal ones. When Soviet Union collapsed, after 10-15 years, they removed all the garages, you know. Yeah, and there's flag stocks for flags, for zastavas, everywhere here, you see. Yeah, very nice parking spots they made here. Much. Dog is having a POLAKO time. Yeah, and also it's very not standard for Russia to have 6 floors. We usually would have like 5 floors or 3, 4, 5 floors, depends on the city. If it's small town, it's 3 floors. Bigger town 4, and in big towns it's 5. But here, how many floors also? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, in Soviet Union we would have standard 9 floors as well. They didn't build 10 floors because you would need to build some extra elevator by the Soviet standards. Each 5 floors there should be an elevator, you know. Yeah, in late Soviet Union they started to build 10 floors and so on, but I mean like massive, you know, mass build projects. You would have even 14 floors, 16 floors, but this kind of standard comic blocks are usually 9 floors or 5 floors. But here like designs are very weird for me, different. Yeah, guys, and despite it's kind of trashy, but not too much, you know. They just maybe don't have as much cleaners as we have in Moscow. But in provincial cities it can be even dirtier than here in Russia. But the good thing, you see how good roads they have in the hoods everywhere. In Russia, in Moscow, good roads, in Petersburg, good roads, but some other cities you would have like good main road, but if you enter the hood it would be like lots of holes, you know. Oh, they also have it. Some local babushkas maybe make gardens here. Oh wow, this looks kinda like Russian one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, really unusual. Oh, блять. Fuck. And I was talking about driving culture. But yeah, it was accidental. Wow, what this building is, I wonder. Very interesting. And look, they have in Soviet Union we would have like, for example, one neighborhood, and there would be like just 2-3 different projects of the buildings, and they would all be the same. But here you have like one building, different building with different floors, numbers, you know. Here is another different building, here is another different building, much more different projects they have. Wow, this building is like, I wonder if it's like, you know, it's like some secret bank, I don't know what, machines here. Yeah, guys, what I feel that Yugoslav buildings kind of were projected, you know, better, architected better, because you see they have these garages for cars, because in Soviet Union there were kind of an idea that people don't really need cars that much, they would use public transport, you know. But here they have these garages right in the hood. Yes, in Soviet Union we also had it as well, but you know, not near the houses. You would need to walk somewhere far to garage place. And another thing that sometimes people build illegal garages. Now they all demolished in big cities at least. Guys, I don't know what building it is. It's like from alternative future. Maybe some secret machine is over there. You know, very crazy, like from science fiction movies. Maybe some secret Yugoslav project was here, you know. Yeah, guys, tell me in the comments what this building is. You know, in Russia nowadays I'm even afraid to film this kind of weird buildings, because in Russia nowadays too many prohibiting laws, like you know, you would film some secret metro and would go to jail or something like that. But here seems like it's fine, but I don't know. Oh yeah, guys, looks like someone built the extra floor for themselves, because this is how it looks original, and here looks like someone built extra, but not too much. Wow, someone noticed me from the window. In Russia, in south of Russia and like some former Soviet republics, they built the whole houses, like, you know, on the roofs, and built connect extra like rooms to the building, like 3, 4, 5, 7 floors, crazy. But here it's kind of rare. Wow, it's like some secret building, but I don't know, I'm even afraid to film it. Wow, guys, even here you have facade bullets from facade, and also danger of facade falling. It's everywhere in the city you can find. Yeah, names you see here. Wow, this kind of I've never seen. Yeah, guys, it's in every town, but it's also maybe from these bullets and so on. But yeah, you can see that facades need some job done. I think the Soviet buildings are better in this case a little bit, because we used tiles, you know. But here, yeah, here it's even tiles fall, you see. There was a tile and it falls. Wow, that's how it looks. Very interesting. Yeah, you know, maybe they will use it again. I wanted to take it as a memory, but you know, I don't want to steal this Yugoslav memory, you know. But for the luck, I throw it back. Oh. Much. Wow, guys, look how long balconies they have. Like in Russia you don't want to find such balconies, never. They go very deep, like, you know. It's very interesting balconies they have here. Yeah, you see, guys, that's why you see lots of writings about facade falling. It needs some job done. You see, Soviet buildings in this case a bit better, I think, that nothing really falls from them. Oh. It's open. Oh my god. They have electrical. Wow, in Russia you'll never see it like that. Fuck. Guys, in Russia we don't have such elevators, so I'm not used to it. Yeah, but at least you kind of won't stuck here, you know, you have automatic doors, not solid elevators. But here I think if you stuck it would be easier to get out, you know. But in Russia I stuck in an elevator once, it was crazy, I've had to wait 2 hours when they will free me. Wow. Yeah, guys, it's much more spacious. In Soviet Russia you would have maybe only like this and 4 apartments. But here much more spacious looks like. Yes, I was confused why 8 floors while it's 9 floors, because they have this PR floor, приземление or something. But in Russia we have only starting from the first floor, everything starts from the first floor, not from PR floor. Here they have capitalist system, Western system. Yeah, guys, much more spacious entrances, and also you have names written on the post boxes. And electricity located here. In Russia you'll never see it. It's usually inside your apartment, or in some buildings it's like near in the block of apartments on the floors, but not like this open for everyone. Yeah. Also, guys, I noticed some people since maybe Yugoslav times who has old doors, apartment doors, they even have writings of their last names written on the door. Wow, very interesting. You'll never see it in Russia. They also have some weird towers, very tall towers, for water heating maybe. Yeah, but here I found another door opened. Let's check it out secretly. You see doors are opened here, and also camera. Oh, also electricity. Wow, this looks like Soviet, not spacious. Here maybe elevator don't work, but yes, this looks like Soviet one, not spacious, you know. Maybe even less spacious than in Russia. In Russia you would have like 4 doors, a bit wider. Yeah, but it depends, you see. Elevator. Ой, бля. Гуля. I wonder how would you call pigeons, attract pigeons in Bosnian language, you know? We say guli. Guli. Yeah, guys, you see they have these cafes in the communist hoods in Russia. You won't even really see it. Wow, you can see it like that. Very cool. Wow, and even look, it's since Yugoslav times. It's crazy. They have for limited people, how it's called, no, people with limited abilities, you know. It's crazy. Since Yugoslav times, I think it is. In Russia it was, in Soviet Union it was much harder with it, you know. Wow, very cool. Also surprised really how long these trams are. Never seen so long trams in my life. Look, these communist trains are so cute, but so long. They really look like those animals, you know, with 40 legs. Look guys, capitalism. Well, we arrived here, LG, on communist building. Well, they have roads here. Wow, it's good. It's cool. Oh, you see the amount of these cafes is crazy. People are having a POLAKO time now. Wow, this building is also cool. You see very different buildings here. Wow, also they have, you see, for blind people, roads for blind people. In Moscow you also have them now, but in other cities of that same size, you know, you won't find it. Well, you see guys, these Yugoslav buildings were planned probably that first floors will be for the businesses. In Russia it's like on the main streets only sometimes you have it. Wow. Yeah guys, one thing which I don't really like, it's lots of cigarette tents everywhere. Even though it's lots of trash cans in the city. But it's the same problem in Moscow, cigarette tents, no, in Russia in general. Cigarette tents everywhere, and the amount of pigeons is crazy here. Yeah, and buildings looks like science fiction from alternative future. You see they connect UFO here. Wow. Look guys, for bicycles there are stations like that. First time in my life I see. It doesn't work though, but usually you see you can pump your tires here. Yeah, the amount of different designs here is crazy. Yugoslav architectures has a lot of job, guys, compared to the Soviet ones. Sarajevo seems like the pigeons heaven, you know. Turkey is like cats heaven, but Sarajevo is pigeons heaven. Yeah, some monument to the people who died in the civil war, because here it's like usually the date of death 1992, 1993, 1995. Yeah, it's crazy guys. Look how many different balconies, different designs. Guys, I wonder what's that for. Maybe it's underground parking here, or bomb shelters. I don't know. But you know, playgrounds are nice here, except the sport playgrounds. You see, here is good compared to if you take a Russian city with the same size of population, like, you know, 300 something people, it wouldn't be so cool. But at the same time, big cities like Moscow, of course, would be better. Oh, you see, dogs prohibited here. Yeah guys, I don't know what these towers are for. I mean, it's something related to water, I suppose. But I've seen it in Russia, but here they're like crazy, 20 stories tall, I don't know. Ah yeah, another thing I noticed, look, even in Yugoslav times already they had this concept, the hoods without the cars, you see? So that hood with playground with no cars inside. Wow. Look how many parking spots. I wonder if it's since Yugoslav times so much parking spots were planned. And look, even entrance designs, they have like very different in each buildings here. Yeah, I wonder what does it mean as maybe it's sector Gaza. I read about it, but I see now it's SZ, but I also see HZ. I wonder what it means. Oh look, it's like some football maybe. FACADES, FK football club something. Wow, very nice. Wow, look, nice playgrounds here. Yeah, again Z. What the Z means? In Russia Z means you know what, but here Oh wow. Yeah, by the way, no homeless is here as well. Wow, that's very interesting why they did it like that. Мать. Извините. Bosnia. Mats for cats.
Yes.
Machka, like mats.
Yes.
It doesn't work with me, I don't know. Mats. Okay. Like hissing sound, like shh. In my country, it's like.
Well, you like that. You
But
use,
mats.
You can use that in this. There's the same cats in here.
Where are you from?
Russia.
Russia?
Yeah. Okay, hvala.
Thank you.
Yeah, guys. Again, it's like, I don't know, for bomb shelters or what. Maybe for bomb shelters. And also, guys, you see in Bosnia, fathers walk with kids. Here father, over there father sitting, and here father with mother with kids. In Russia it's usually only mothers like on the playground, so here fathers like participate in the kids growing up, like, you know. Yeah, guys, it really surprised me how fathers really participate and with kids growing up. In Russia you won't see it. You see, guys, how many bullet holes. Yeah, and here is this, you see, building looks very cool, but maybe this grills rust here, so that's why. But also very cool. So many different buildings, crazy. Oh wow. Wow, balconies all, guys, much bigger than in Russia here. Yeah, the facades needs to be done some job though. And other types of buildings. Guys, it's crazy. I wonder what's that. Everywhere in the city you meet it. Oh wow, some fortress here. Извините, do you know what is this?
Trešня.
Treshnya?
The tree or
No, like this tower, bashня.
it's from
It's for
Second World War.
second. It's
Like
bunker, like bunker.
yes.
And this is for water.
I don't know.
Wow. Wow, it's very interesting. Wow, guys, I was told it's bunker from the Second World War. Very unusual. Guys, Alley of Heroes here. Народный national hero, герой. Yeah, also monument. Yeah, also with the names. Needs to be maintained though. Guys, it seems unreal for me, futuristic. You see, it looks like old underground parking lot. So even in Yugoslavia they already had underground parking lots compared to Soviet Union. It's crazy. Guys, really very interesting. What that was for, I wonder. You know, what is it for, these columns? And this is what it was originally for. Maybe phone stations were here to call someone. Or maybe it's also some kind of bomb shelter here, or parking spot. And here maybe for garbage. That was originally. Yeah, guys, everywhere I see that Z letter. But I doubt it means the same as in Russia, you know. What does it mean? Oh guys, they have these cafe places everywhere. But here though I don't know, if I lived here, you know, I wouldn't like music playing here. And yeah, playgrounds are really very new here in Sarajevo. Yeah, you see, wow, so interesting balconies, it's crazy. And over there, guys, you see like holes from the walls, so big bullets or something, unfortunately. Crazy, different designs. Look guys, who is going to me? Much. He is independent cat, you see? Wow guys, VATROGASCI. Vatro means water, I just translate, fire in Bosnian I translated. It's crazy, but it sounds like voda or water in English, you know, voda in Russian would be water. Yeah. Much. Yeah guys, fire department in the residential building. You'll never see it in Russia. But at least this hood is very safe from any fires, you know. Yeah, and also there's garages on the first floors of residential buildings. Yeah, in Russia, in Soviet buildings, you'll never see it. It's crazy though, they have these balconies on the first floors. In Soviet Russia we don't have it. Open balconies like that. Guys, one more difference I noticed with Soviet buildings, where Soviet buildings actually win, I would say. You can see how close the roof like to the windows to the roof. There is no like so-called technical floor. In Soviet Russia we often have like some so-called technical roof, even though many buildings don't have it, but many Soviet buildings also have it, because here, you know, roof warm up a lot in summer, so it should be very hot, but it's not the main problem. On the last floor, you know, that leaks probably. Write me if some Bosnians watch me, or Yugoslav people, if you have leaks on the last floors, you know, from rains, from water. Because in Soviet Union the last floor cost even cheaper, you know, because of these problems. First floor and last floor in Soviet Russia cost cheaper usually because of these problems. I wonder if you have leaks here on the last floors. For example, on this building they have technical floor, as you can see, but it's not that often. It looks like they made these parking spots everywhere, new parking spots near the communist buildings and everywhere. So it's really better than in Russia situation with the parking here, I believe. Yeah, so one more memorial of war. You can meet them pretty often in Sarajevo. And here you have the Communist Skyscrapers. Yeah guys, it really surprised me about this parking spots. It's still not enough, maybe, you know, because when they built these skyscrapers, you know, they didn't plan that it will be so many cars and so on. But still you won't see cars here standing on the grass like you can see in Russian cities, like except Moscow maybe. You know, you could see it from my videos, for example. In Nizhny Novgorod people just park on the grass because no parking spots at all. Since Soviet Union nothing changed. But here they kinda organized it, you see. So they organized it as much as possible, you know. But here I still don't understand what these towers are for. Yeah, it looks like for the water, but why they're so tall, I don't know. Everywhere in the city you have them. Yeah, nice playground they have here. Even though it's on asphalt, it's the only minus, you know, that it's on the asphalt. Kinda painful to fall. And here we can see the Yugoslav playground for tough people. Excuse me, do you speak English? Do you know what is it for? It's for some game, yeah?
Yeah, this is for some game. This is for the A little ball of the
Ah, like bowling.
like
something.
ball, yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Interesting. Never seen
Yeah,
something.
this is the tattoo of the Amsterdam. This park is calling Amsterdam, you know.
Ah, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Where are you from?
Wow, guys, I can't stop surprising. Look how this Yugoslav building design it has. It's crazy. And again, guys, I wonder what it can be, you know? Is it from bomb shelters or what? It's a lot of them in the city you can find. Look, guys, it's unlucky people reconstructed communist Yugoslav building here. In Moscow they reconstruct also every building like that. Looks very cool. That's probably how it looked when it was built. Very nice. So guys, what can I say about this Yugoslav hoods? You know, yesterday my battery died in the phone and some cool guy helped me to find the way back to the hotel. It was crazy. Yes, but you know, it's just I would feel maybe even more like, because you just can't stop. Every building is, yeah, it's the same style, you know, like these Commie blocks and so on, but every building has kind of its own design, I don't know, a little bit, you know. The balconies are different and so on. Even parkings, underground parkings, looks like they built in Yugoslav times already. In Soviet Union it was like something from science fiction movies. And another thing I can say is that the roads are very good, you know, even in the hoods. Because if you don't take into consideration like Moscow, you know, or some other big Russian cities, if you'll take like some city with the same size population in Russia, it wouldn't be as good roads as here, you know. Yeah, in Russia they blame like climate or something on it, but you know, in the hoods, like, no, yeah, what climate are you talking about? In Finland or Sweden, climate doesn't play a role that much. Yeah, these garages they have here. Yeah, also the amount of parking spots, I mean, it's still not maybe enough, because like, you know, cars like growing in numbers, but still you won't see here like how people would park a car like on the grass. You see, it's enough of parking spots, more or less. While in Russia people park just on the grass because there are no parking spots at all. But another thing, guys, to be honest, it could be a bit cleaner, because I can see they clean, like the roads are clean, but you know what's left on the like grass, they don't clean. Even though I didn't really see locals would litter too much, except the cigarette ends, you know, it's like something needs to be done with it, because it's more than enough trash cans on the streets, you know. It's the same as in Moscow. Even in Moscow people say, wow, Moscow is clean, but you can see a lot of cigarette ends on the streets, like on the floor. Even though we have lots of trash cans in Russia, and here, guys, also, believe me, there are more than enough trash cans. But yeah, people throw them on the floor by some reason, even if there is a trash can nearby. So guys, it seems like the Yugoslav building architecture was kind of ahead of its time compared to the Soviet one, because in Soviet Union, you know, there was the idea that people has to ride the public transport and so on. Yeah, even though Soviet hoods also has like, they're very green, you know, also schools and playgrounds and so on and so on. Yeah, playgrounds also very new here, comparing to if you'll take some Russian city of the same size, for example. And yeah, but my dream stays to just to live in this apartment at least for one day, to check if it's good, if it has good soundproofness, to compare it with Soviet soundproofness, you know, if it's like bigger kitchens here or something, because in Soviet buildings the kitchen would be like 6 square meters, sometimes more in like later Soviet buildings. But yeah, and so on and so on. Okay, guys, subscribe if you like this video, and push like, and write what do you think about this communist hoods. Would you live here or not?